Has anyone ever given you a surprised glance at your skills? Or did you get the impression that others are uncomfortable around you, even if you didn't say anything? If so, you could be a Sigma male, as they are called. Sigma guys are an uncommon breed, unlike alpha or beta males. They are independent, evasive, and live outside the typical social structure. They go through life with a calm, calculated, and aloof demeanor, like shadows in the sun. Sigma guys rewrite the rules, they don't adhere to them. Their autonomy, along with their understated demeanor, frequently inspires awe or even a touch of fear in others. Why are Sigma males so off-putting to other people then? What makes their presence so unsettling, even intimidating? We're discussing 8 scary things that all Sigma guys do in this video, qualities that sometimes elicit dread and always demand respect. Let's get started. 1. Their outside is chilly. Sigma males are emotionally self-controlled and frequently seem impossible to read. They exude a sort of chilly, penetrating serenity, characterized by an icy stare, a calm demeanor, and a deliberate silence. It's not a performance. It's not a facade. They merely handle the world in their own way, quietly, internally, and without needing to justify themselves. For some people, particularly those who like to express their feelings or talk all the time, this silence might be frightening. The Sigma seems to be taking in everything in silence, noticing more than he reveals. Additionally, he frequently is. This silent presence conveys an unspoken message. Don't waste my time. Most individuals won't cross it since it's a mental barrier, and that's precisely how Sigma guys prefer it. 2. They always know where the exits are. The situational awareness of Sigma males is increased. They're scanning, whether they're in a cafe, at a meeting, or out in the street, watching, estimating. They always know the location of the exits. In addition to the physical, there are also emotional, psychological, and strategic considerations. It's not paranoia, it's preparation. The first step in gaining control, according to Sigma guys, is awareness. Plus, knowledge protects you from risk, manipulation, and needless drama. They are seldom caught off guard since they never stop monitoring the game board. They research how people act, they examine trends, and they are already ahead of the curve when things begin to change. That state of ongoing mental preparedness. They become nearly untrappable and very hard to deceive. 3. They are skilled at locating solutions. Sigma males are obviously inquisitive, but more significantly, they are problem solvers. If you give them a challenge, they will research, dissect, and reverse engineer it until they are proficient at it. They don't wait for assistance. They become the helpers. They know where to look, what questions to ask, which resources are genuine. They dig further than most people, not to wow, but because they can't bear to be ignorant. As a result, they may be seen as intimidating in intellectual circles. They are the ones who pose the questions that no one else had the foresight or bravery to ask. They are walking databases due to their analytical mind and thirst for information. Additionally, Sigma males are seldom, if ever, ignorant, which makes them difficult to influence. 4. While they can be charming, they can also be manipulative. The twist is that Sigma males aren't socially clumsy. They're picky. When they choose to be, they can be attractive, engaging, and even compelling. They have observed individuals for a sufficient period of time to understand how to gain confidence, reflect energy, and interpret emotional signals. However, Sigmas employ charm as a weapon rather than as a character, in contrast to alphas who seek the limelight. Furthermore, that charm might reverse if they find themselves in the wrong situation, such as being cornered, treated unfairly, or assaulted. It turns into manipulation. Without yelling, they will manipulate the discussion, control emotions, and reveal flaws. Since manipulation isn't always obvious, the atmosphere can be silent at times. Calculated. Catastrophic. A Sigma man won't manipulate for enjoyment, but he will if provoked. and he'll do it much more effectively than you might think. 5. Leadership by stealth. Sigma males have no desire for authority. They deserve it. They are the ones who steer without leading. They are the ones that everyone turns to when things go wrong. They don't pursue titles or give commands. They're moving in, silently, on purpose. What they do, not what they say, is the reason why people follow them. Their leadership is steady, collected, and successful, particularly in times of crisis. They don't require attention. They have no desire for compliments. They simply step up when it counts the most, then vanish as soon as possible. One of the Sigma's most potent weapons is this style of leadership, which is silent and covered. This is because power is frighteningly effective when not displayed. 6. They function in the shadows. Sigma males act contrary to the oversharing mania that pervades society. They keep a low profile, move silently, share as little as possible. Their lives are not meant for the general public to see. They won't be sharing every detail online or looking for approval through likes. They are deliberately and effectively silent. Their privacy gives them an advantage in almost every aspect of their lives. They are unpredictable. They are beyond our control, not able to compete with something they don't comprehend. Sigma guys employ secrecy as a tactic. They understand that the unseen is frequently more potent than what is revealed, and that's why they are sometimes undervalued until it is too late. 7. They possess a darker side. The majority of the time, Sigma males are composed, even stoic. However, they are not thereby rendered harmless. If you push them too hard, you'll notice a significant change. Not anger. Do not throw tantrums. Accuracy. The temperature. Extreme concentration. They have a dark side, but it's not out of hand. Rather, it's regulated. Sigma guys don't lash out when they are wronged. They figure things out. Furthermore, they retaliate if necessary, but with careful planning rather than impulsive action. Because they have no faith in emotional outbursts. They have faith in the repercussions. Their dark side is so disturbing because it is fueled by intelligence and restraint. Their motive for vengeance is not ego. They do it to bring things back into order, on their own terms. 8. They don't give up. Sigma males are not afraid because they have no fear. Because they have mastered it, they are fearless. They will never give up on anything that is important to them, whether it be a goal, a conviction, or a purpose. Regardless of the price, they overcome pain, rejection, and failure. They treat failures as data, not as a loss. Their remarkable tenacity is their source of strength. Applause doesn't motivate them. They are goal-oriented. Therefore, you are not merely dealing with a guy when you are up against a Sigma. You are in opposition to all that he represents. They never give up for that reason. In conclusion, the aggression of Sigma males doesn't make them frightening. They are frightening because they have control over their thoughts, feelings, and destiny. They don't compete for supremacy. Anything that tries to rule them is ignored by them. And that silence, it's not a sign of weakness, it's strength. Silent, concentrated, unmovable. Does any of these features sound like you? Let me know in the comments. I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say. Hit that like button if this video was helpful to you. Subscribe to the channel for more in-depth discussions of Sigma psychology, mentality, and inner fortitude. See you then. Keep alert. Maintain your sovereignty. Remain a Sigma.